青コーナーより己の道を突き進め選手入場。
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the feature contest of my part of this show anyways. As we see the crazy Mexican, aka the drunken worm, coming out. Now granted, he's trying to prove to Divine Grace once again that wrestling is better than mixed martial arts and that mixed martial arts has no place in wrestling. But will he back up his word?
赤コーナーより選手入場。
Because as everybody knew from the last episode, Divine Grace was working his body in and head in more times than a punching bag from Everlast. Or Everlast, whatever. Anyways, all we have to know is that the crazy Mexican has challenged Divine Grace to this match again just to prove that mixed martial arts and Vale-Tudo fighting has no place in professional wrestling, but Lucha Libre has no place in mixed martial arts and Vale-Tudo. But still, these fighters look heated and ready to scrap. So I'm gonna just go ahead, kick back, shut up, and pass it over to the announcer.
シングルマッチ30分一本勝負を行います。青コーナーエリートレスラー。頑張れ。赤コーナーエリートレスラー。レフリー西永修一。
If you haven't looked at the match before this, please go back and take a look at it. I think you might get quite a liking. But still, here we go with match number 2 of this gruesome rivalry. Goes to the ropes, trying to go for a lariat, but to no avail. Trying to go for a belly to belly, but instead gets bear hugged, and now Divine Grace takes him down, goes for some ground and pound again. That's what killed the crazy Mexican last time. Trying to sweep the leg. Trying to go for a drop kick. That ain't working. Wow, blood already? Nice little takedown by Divine Grace. Trying to go for that little leg lock. That unique little leg lock. Granted, if that would have been a pinfall, I would have been amazed. Throw to the ropes. Trying to go for a nice little lariat or something, that wasn't gonna work. A nice little overhead belly to back suplex. As Divine Grace rolls out the ring, Crazy Mexican rolls out the ring, and they go back in the ring, walling a standstill. Arm twist. Takedown. Trying to break that arm with another Yujikatami or an armbar, armbreaker, whatever. Trying to take it to the ground again. Instead, another little bear hug another little bear hug slam. Granted, last time that tried to work, he tried to go for it, pinning him, trying to pin him, but that wasn't gonna happen. Hurricanrana by Local Mexicano, as both men are down. Trying to go and break that arm again, but rope break. As you can see, the crimson and plasma coming right off of Divine Grace's head. Nice little hit by DG. Hit to the body. Crazy Mexican taking it to the ground, trying to go for some ground and pound of his own, but that wasn't gonna work. Headbutt to the body. Punch to the body. Trying to go for it. Instead, DG takes him down for some more ground and pound. But instead, Loco Mexicano is actually doing some. Oh! Nice little series of ground and pound blows. But Divine Grace did feel some resistance. Funky arm breaker. Wow. That's a nice little lucha move right there. Granted, I never heard of that or seen it that before. Butt splash or ass splash, whatever. Still, only got the 1 count. Leg sweep. Nice little slam right there. As it seems like the crazy Mexican is actually in control. Trying to go for the ground and pound, but that wasn't gonna work. Going back to the ground. Trying to go for some more ground and pound. Wow. Still, unlike the last match, even though it was mixed martial arts rules granted, this match is actually getting hot and heavy. I mean, these two guys are actually holding their own, even though DG got a busted head. It seems like he's trying to give him one again, as he keeps going for those ground and pound punches. Takedown again, but nothing happened. Sweep. And another slam. That's the 3rd time he done that. As the referee starts counting. And DG is all wobbly, but he still gets up and he goes back to the ground again. But then again, what's a luchador gonna do with a ground and pound move? Sharpshooter locked in, but DG doesn't give in. Still, what's a luchador gonna do in a ground and pound sequence? I wonder. I seriously wonder. Nice little ground and pound sequence by the crazy Mexican, proving that he does know how to throw stoop bows. Cross arm breaker, but that wasn't gonna work. Going to the ground again. Going for some more ground and pound. As these two are actually showing that fire, determination, and speed to get this match over. Nice little knees to the head. And a fork slam by the crazy Mexican, even though last time I called that slam out of its name, I think I might have got some hate from the Latinos. Still, a slam's a slam, people. No matter what you call it. As we see all this hot pace action here. Trying to go for another arm choke. Trying to go for another submission, but the crazy Mexican doesn't give in. Bear hug. Instead, crazy Mexican gets thrown to the ground again. Arm twist. Trying to go for that arm and break it, but no avail. Too close to the ropes. Trying to take it back to the ground, where it's mostly been throughout this entire match. And a nice little unique slam by the crazy Mexican. And now, Divine Grace is just trying to get up for the 10 count, but he reaches his feet back to 2. Still a bit wobbly, but I digress. As the crazy Mexican gets dropped off that rock kick fail. Arm twist. Trying to bend that arm in ways never seen before. But he ain't giving in. Trying to go for a little spin kick, but that wasn't going to work. Trying to go back to the ground, but nothing happening. Only landing 1 ground and pound set in this match. Throws him to the corner. Throws him to the Aka corner. Shit. Nice little knees to the chest. And takes him back to the ground. I mean, I understand this is not a mixed martial arts match, but they've been taking this to the ground more times than not in this contest. Punches to the gut. And a foot slam by the crazy Mexican. Nice little move right there. I think that was a chop or something. And now, Loco Mexicano is trying to break Divine Grace's arm. 15 minutes gone in this match as they are taking it back to the ground. Stands him back up. Nice little ground move right there. Throws him back to the ground or whatever. Throws him to the ropes. But he resists this. Back to the ground. Trying to go for something lucha here. Ain't gonna work. Spin kicks him out the ring. Trying to go for some lucha. Slides out the ring. Trying to go for some lucha stuff. That wasn't gonna work. As he gets that leg bent back like linguine snapped. Or spaghetti noodles. Whichever you prefer. Throws him to the barricade. And now we play a game of how much time Crazy Mexican will take before he gets back in the ring. I count 6 seconds. Sweeps the leg. Instead gives elbows to the knee. Back to the ground. Instead, Divine Grace resisting. Takes him back to the ground. Cover. 1, 2, 2.9, and that was almost 3. Drop kick fell. But still, this proves that these two men are in it. Not for the nice little slam right there by DG, but these two men have that fire, that determination, that passion, that will to succeed in this great sport. Takes him back to the ground with another submission hold, but instead ends up getting a rope break. Throws him back to the ground with a nice little series of overhead suplexes. And the Crazy Mexican is down. But he gets back up at 2. Still, he's wobbly. Takes him back to the ground. Trying to go for some more ground and pound, but still, these two guys have been taking it to the ground more times than not in this match. Breaking that arm. Trying to break that arm. But DG is still not giving in. Trying to go for that leg. Goes in the suplex position. Hurricane right at DG, and DG is down. Cover. 1, 2. And the Crazy Mexican just won up DG. Time of the match. 20 minutes, 43 seconds. And it seems like these two are finally even. Wow, that was a great match. Folks, I am out of time on my part of the show. We now rejoin you to the wonderful stylings of Hollywood Joseph and the Crazy Mexican in progress. Thank you for letting me be a part of this show. This show will be right back as per now. I bid y'all adieu. Peace, my peoples.